Good morning, everyone. It's Melissa Metcalf here, coming to you live from the Fitness Center at Foothills Wellness Center for Wednesday, April the 22nd, 6 a.m. free 30-minute TRX class. So we have one more week of the free classes, and then hopefully we'll know a little bit more as to when we can open up the fitness center here and welcome all of you to come in for the physical in-person classes. That would be so wonderful to see all of you again in person. And for those of you who I haven't met before, it would be really nice to meet you in person. So stay tuned for updates concerning that. So once again, we have one more week next Monday and Wednesday, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully we'll have some word on when we can resume in-person classes. So we have an endurance challenge for you this morning. It's a little chilly this morning in the fitness center, and so I thought, why not, let's do a full body workout along with a little bit of cardio to kind of warm us up a little bit. I've got on a little light jacket in here. It's still a little chilly. We'll see how long it takes me to break out of this light jacket this morning. Probably not long at all. So we're going to be introducing, I think, a couple of new positions and exercises for TRX with you. I'm not sure that we have done these before with you guys, so that'll be exciting this morning. So we're going to be doing different sets, so 3 exercises, and then at the end of a set we'll be introducing a little bit of cardio. So we're going to get that heart rate going, and what a better way to start off a Wednesday than a 6 a.m. exercise class with a little bit of cardio, so to get your day started off on the right foot, so to speak. So I've got right at 6 o'clock, so let's get started. I'm going to go over here, grab the bands, we'll do a quick warm-up, and we'll get the party started. Here we go. All right, so if you have your bands, make sure that they are shortened to the number 2 position. So we're going to start with our warm-up, so feet hip-width apart, 8 squats. Here we go. Breathing, chin is level, slow controlled movement, engage that core. 2 more. Last one. Good. Squats with a row. So we're going to lean all the way back. Holding this position here, we're going to squat at this angle, coming down, back up, and rolling forward. Making sure that we get a lot of movement on those shoulder blades. So bringing those shoulder blades together, moving those scapulas here. Once again, slow, controlled movement, no bouncing. 3 more. Breathing, engage that core. 1 more. Good, so now let's get our legs just a little bit more involved and kind of challenge that core balance. So we're going to balance on that left foot, bending that right knee, that right leg is coming out as those arms go out for hip hinge. Make sure that that left knee is softly bent. You're holding, engaging that core. If you feel yourself kind of wavering back and forth, try to control that with your breath, so deep lymphatic breathing here. And gently pushing up on those bands as you're coming back, bringing that right foot back down to the floor. March it out if you need to. And switching. So now we're balancing on the right, coming down. Breathing. Holding here. Engage that core. And gently pushing up on those bands with your palms as you lower that left leg down to the floor. So now we're going to be going into crocodile. So with crocodile, once again, we're going to grab on to those handles, leaning all the way back. I'm going to stack the handles one on top of another. And then I'm going to engage my core, pulling my body up as my arms go out, back together, and then I'm alternating. So notice that my elbows are straight. I'm not bending my elbows. I'm also being careful with the slow, controlled movement, negative and positive resistance here. So I'm not bouncing. I'm giving myself just a second when I come to turn and come back up, so that way I'm not using that bounce. Instead, I'm engaging that core, using my core muscles in order to do this exercise, this warm-up. Let's do 2 more. Breathing, chin is level. Good. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start our sets. We're going to be doing 30 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. So bands all the way down. I'm going to get our timer started here. The first one that we're going to be doing is sprinter start. So with sprinter start, bands all the way down, we're going to bring those handles underneath those arms, pistol grip those handles. We're here on the balls of our feet. That right leg is going to go back and up. So it is kind of a core balance. If you want a little bit more cardio, you can add in a hop. Here we go for 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch at the end of this 30 for the left side. So once again, notice that my chin is level. I'm looking out in front at about a 45. My core is engaged. You can go at your own pace here. If you're like, ooh, I need to challenge that balance, you can hold it at the top. Rest. Good. In the resting position, make sure that both feet are flat on the floor. So we're going to switch here. Now we're going to balance our weight on the right, and we're going to be doing sprinter start to the left. So catch your breath. Here we go. Breathing. Core's engaged. We don't want that belly hanging down to the floor. This is a good one. Getting those legs activated this morning, energized. Good. Whew, and rest. All right, the next one that we're going to be going into, I'm going to pause the timer here for a second, is the kneeling rollout. So if you've taken an in-person class with me before, and or you've watched some of the live classes, this is very similar to Superman when we're standing up, kind of that inverted plank. However, we're going to be on our knees. So we're going to place those bands on top of those shoulders. So notice that I'm turned facing away from the anchor. The anchor is where the bands are attached. From here, I'm going to grab onto those handles, and I'm gently going to come down to my knees. Here you have a choice. So those feet can remain, the tops of those feet can remain flat on the floor or on your mat. If you want a little bit more engagement of those calves and hamstrings, you can gently bend those knees and cross those ankles if you would like. Hands are up. Notice that I'm not going to white knuckle those bands. I'm going to keep my fingers pointed out. Just the palms of my hands are on those handles. So it's going to look like this while that timer's counting us down here. We're coming out and we're holding 1, 2. So notice that my torso, I'm holding plank, and you're going to feel this in those abs, trust me. So find that belly button, suck it to your spine. Here we go, 430. The placement, the ideal placement that you want for this, of course, is chin is level. You want to be able to come out and up with those arms to where if you brought those in, those biceps would actually touch your ears on both sides of your head. Woo, feel that. Nice. All right, so now we're going to get up, transition into a single arm row. So we're going to now bring our bands up to the number 2 position. And if you are familiar with getting a single handle, stacking those bands one on top of another, bottom one up through the triangle, and then bottom one up through the triangle again to get a single handle, or you can just simply hold on to both handles with one hand. So single arm row, we've got feet hip width apart. We're here, we're going to be rowing just with a single arm. Your free arm is either going to be gently placed on top of that stomach or you can bring it back and place it here on the small of your back. So we've got 30 seconds on the right arm, and then we'll go 30 seconds on the left arm. Starting with my right arm today because it's closest to the camera. You always want to start with your strongest arm first, so keep that in mind. Here we go. Holding plank as I go back, so engaging that core, chin is level. Remember, with TRX bands, it's about resistance training. So if this is too easy for you, you're going to take half a step towards the anchor. That increases your body weight. If it's too hard for you, take half a step back. That's going to decrease. All right, so now we're going to be switching. I told you it wasn't going to take me long to get out of this jacket this morning in here. All right, this way, we've got cardio coming up next. So after this, grab those bands in the left. Low row on the left arm. Here we go. So we're strengthening that bicep, the tricep here. So if you were taking an in-person class from me, here's where I would say, of course, remind you to engage that core. But also say, here's where it's socially acceptable to check out that bicep. Make sure you're working the right muscle group here. Whew, and rest. All right, so now that's set one. So now we have cardio, your choice. Jumping jacks, high knees, fast feet, or if you're like, Melissa, I can't do any of those, simply march in place for 30 seconds. I'm gonna be doing jumping jacks. Here we go. So we've got 30 seconds of jumping jacks. So keep it up, make it count. Remember, the whole routine this morning is only 30 minutes. So this is your workout. No competition here. 30 seconds cardio. Woo, warming it up. As I said, it was a little chilly in here this morning. And rest. All right, so now we got set two. We're going to be starting set two with a Y fly. I'm going to briefly walk you through how to do this. So bands, number two position. We're going to start in a Y. So get those arms up, spread them out. They should look like a Y. We're going to take a step back with that right leg. Here, we're going to bend both knees coming down for a lunge, bringing those handles together. We're getting up from this, pulling ourselves up. With an exhale, forcing it through that left foot, coming up. You can keep that right leg on the floor if you would like. I have a tendency to push up with that leg, so I don't really touch that leg after the first one. So it's basically a balancing lunge that I'm doing with that Y fly. This is not easy. If this is easy for you, make sure that you're keeping those elbows straight. Here we go. So the Y fly, right here. Coming up. Keeping that chin level, engaging that core. Woo. You're gonna feel this in the tops of those shoulders, in between those shoulder blades. So notice when I come back, that I'm really focusing on moving those scapulas and getting those shoulder blades together. All right, so now we're switching sides. So with the Y fly, you're also working those pectoral muscles, the backs and the tops of those shoulders. So we're coming up on summer season for the girls that want to wear tank tops and or guys that want to wear tank tops and or go shirtless. This is what's going to make you look good. Here we go. To the left. Bending both knees, coming up in that Y fly, right here. Breathing. I'm taking an inhale on the down, exhale, bringing it back up. Inhale down, exhale, back up. Good. Woo, 20-second So single leg squats. Beginners, heel on the floor. So we're going to start with the right leg first because that's closest to the camera for you guys. Notice my elbows are bent at my sides. Loose grip on those handles, coming down. Or here. So here we go. Slow, controlled movement. No bouncing. Chin is level. Engage that core. All right, so now we're going to be switching to the left leg. So once again, balancing that weight on that right foot, left heel on the floor for beginners. More advanced, bring that leg up into the air. So single leg squats. Here we go, chin is level, gauge that core, slow controlled movement, no white knuckling. The bands, remember this is a leg workout. We're just using these bands for stability and balance. "30 seconds, that was the halfway point. Breathing. And rest. All right, we're going to grab those bands all the way down. Turn around, face away from the anchor point. Bands on top of your chest. On top of your shoulders for chest press. So chest press, I'm on the balls of my feet. I'm coming out. Shoulder or rotator cuff issues, keep those elbows closer to your chest. Here we go. Holding plank. Notice my chin is level. I'm looking out, not looking down at my belly or my tennis shoes. I am not white knuckling. My belly is also not hanging down to the floor here. I'm holding plank. Find that belly button, suck it to your spine. Breathing. Nice, we got one more set. Whew, this one's also with summertime coming up. For those of you who want to wear tank tops, guys who want to go shirtless, this is going to make those shoulders and arms look really good, really nice. One more set of chest press, here we go. Once again, coming out, elbows are out from those shoulders. Any shoulder issues, rotator cuff issues, supraspinatus, keep those elbows bent, coming here at your chest. There we go. We're halfway through this morning's 30-minute workout. Can you believe it? Good job, everybody. You're rocking it. All right, we're going to drop those bands. That's the end of the second set. We've got 30 seconds of cardio. So jumping jacks, high knees, fast feet, or simply marching in place. Do something. Let's move. Here we go. I'm doing jumping jacks. Let's keep that heart rate up. Woo. I don't know about you guys, but I'm warm. Whew. Warmed up nicely in here this morning. Got a little cold last night. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath here. I tell everyone if you're having trouble with that, talk to the camera, talk to me. If you're talking, you're breathing. Whew, and rest. All right. So now we're going to transition down to the floor. So we're going to grab those bands. Let me see what we're going to do first here. So let's go into, let's see. We're going to mix things up just a little bit here. Let's go into sit-ups and or crunches. So grab those bands. We're going to position ourselves on the mat. I'm going to kind of slide a little closer here. Hopefully you can still see me in the camera. Sorry, I have to keep looking to make sure my position's right. Grab those foot cradles, come back. Place those heels in those foot cradles. I like to tuck them behind my tennis shoes so that way they're not coming up. So crunches, hands on either side of your head, around that ear area, never your neck, because you tend to pull and strain those neck muscles. So with crunches, right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. So notice here, we're really working even the side oblique muscles, so all of the abdominal muscles. And the nice thing about the TRX bands is because of the angle that your feet are in, you are working those abdominal muscles from the bottom of your breastbone to the top of that pubic bone. So all of those ab muscles are getting an incredible workout here. So I'm going to start with crunches, and then I'm going to transition into sit-ups. So we got two. So mix and match your choice here. We've got about 7 seconds left of the rest. So breathe. Crunches are up first. Notice also when I come over here, my eyes are up to the ceiling. So my chin is level. I'm really protecting that neck. And I'm coming, and I'm going to pause just for a second because I really want that side oblique action, those abs. Getting rid of those love handles. Woo. Rest. All right, we've got sit-ups next. So sit-ups, hands are stretched out above your head. You're engaging that core, finding that belly button, sucking it to your spine, and you are coming all the way up. Sitting up, and then gently back down. Slow, controlled movement, no bouncing here. Remember, bouncing and holding your breath is what causes injuries. Woo! I'm feeling those ab muscles from Monday, you guys. Woo! Monday's TRX workout was a full body. That was non-stop. It was a good one. I was even a little sore. That was a Melissa old school special. That was awesome. Breathing, chin is level. Whew, nice. All right, we're going to continue the fun with doing some oblique crunches while in plank. Doesn't that sound like fun? All right, so we're going to be toes in, flipping over where our feet are in the band. So we're going to roll back, place those foot cradles on those tennis shoes, and we're just rolling. Here we go. Knees are on the mat. Now here, for those of you beginners who may not be able to do this yet, you can keep those knees on the floor, go into a modified, mountain climber pose. So mountain climber on those forearms, lifting that thumb up, mountain climbing here, okay? What we're going to be doing more advanced is we're going to be up in plank, and then we are going to be doing side oblique crunches. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to start that timer. We're going to be in plank. We're going to be crunching to the side, back to center, to the side. Okay? Whew. Really going to work those abs this morning. Here we go. So side, center, side. Remember to breathe. Whew. This one will get you. It's an awesome one. Now at any point in time, you're like, Melissa, you know what, I can't do this any longer. Drop a knee, breathe, and you're coming back up. Woo, rest. That's a good one, right there. That's an awesome one. All right, we're going to transition down now into body saw. Then we're going to flip back over on our backs to finish it out with hamstring curls, hip press combo. So body saw, forearms, plank, gently sawing forward and back. Here we go. Ever so slightly. Make sure that you're looking down at your hands or in between your hands, not back at your belly or tennis shoes. Engage that core. If you need to hike that back up just a little bit, do so. Don't let that back sink down to the mat, and don't let that belly also hang down. Woo! Rest. All right. I'm going to kick those toes out. We're going to come over on our back. I'm going to pause the timer just a second So once again, grab those foot cradles, heels in, tuck them behind those tennis shoes. Hamstring curl, hip press combo. Palms face down on either side of those thighs. We're going to come up into a reverse plank, so bum up off the mat. In order to do that, engage that core. Find that belly button, suck it to your spine. Contract those bum muscles. Here, we're curling those knees in. Right here, thrusting those hips up, back down, and out. This will get you. This is a good one. Here we go. After this, we've got cardio, then our cool down. Here we go. So hamstring curl, hip press, down and out. Breathing. Notice that the back of my head is still on the mat, so I'm not lifting that head up, so I'm not straining those neck muscles. Halfway point, you got this. You got this. Almost there. Woo, baby. Feel that burn. And rest. All right, we're going to kick those heels out safely and gently get up. We've got 30 seconds of cardio, and we're going to get those bands up into the number 2 position and start a standing cool down today. So, jumping jacks, high knees, fast feet, marching. I'm doing jumping jacks. Here we go. I'm just a fan of jumping jacks, I guess. Whew. Nice. I hope you're warm. I am. Good job, everybody. Keep that chin level. Keep it up. This is your workout. This is the last one before cool down. Almost there. Yes. 4 minutes left. Good job. All right. Let's start this cool down, everyone. Grab your bands. Bands up to number 2. So in the past, this month, we've always had our cool down on the floor. So we're going to do a little bit of a fun cool down standing. So feet hip width apart. Grab those handles with your palms. We're just going to engage that core. So find that belly button, suck it to your spine. Contract those bum muscles. Coming down. Whew, for a flat back. Keep that back engaged. Breathing. Nice. We're going to bend that left knee, and when we do, we're twisting to the right. So it's a slide twist here. You're going to feel that in that left oblique. Should feel good. Breathing. Deep lymphatic breathing here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Trying to lower that heart rate. Breathing. Bringing your breathing back down to its normal rhythm or cadence. Gently straightening that left knee. Bending the right knee. So here you can see that nice gentle twist. And then straightening that right knee. Here we're going to engage that core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Coming up. We're going to go into a number 4 stretch. So we did a lot of cardio with jumping, moving those legs. So we're going to work on those hip flexors by going into the number 4 stretch. So we're going to balance on that right leg. And we're going to cross that left ankle over the right knee. We're going to sit down here. We're going to hold and breathing. So straight back, so it should look like we're sitting in a chair. We're holding here. You're going to feel this. And that left side, so that left bum running down that left IT band. Flexing that left foot. And coming up, gently pulling yourselves up. March it out if you need to, switching. So right ankle over left knee, sitting down. Flexing that right foot. So you'll see here, it should look like you're sitting in a chair. Now if you wanted to go deeper with this, number 4 stretch, you certainly can. Adding in a little bit more of a core balance, depending upon your needs and your flexibility. You can certainly do that. And gently coming up. Good. We're going to turn around, face away from the anchor. We're going to take a step out with that right leg. Left leg is behind. We're going to do just another little gentle twist here, just cooling down. So left arm is going to go behind, just stretching, opening that chest, getting some movement on that left shoulder blade, that left scapula. Still focusing on our breath, so this allows our chest to open a little deeper. So we're able to get deeper breaths, to bring that heart rate down, and to bring our breathing back down to its normal rhythm. All right, we're going to bring that left arm back up. Take a step forward with the left leg. Step back with the right. Hold here. And then we're transitioning that right arm behind. Getting some movement at shoulder blade, scapula area. Chin is level. I'm looking straight ahead. Still have my core engaged even though I'm breathing. And now bringing that right arm back up. I'm going to take a step forward with the right. I'm going to take a step back with the left and the right, bringing those arms behind, really opening that chest, relaxing and softening those shoulders. I'm just going to hold here for a couple breaths. Making sure that the heart rate is a little lower. Making sure my breath is under control. And then I feel good. So when you're ready, gently releasing those handles. You guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed this morning's endurance workout. And I hope to see you back here next week, Monday at 6 a.m. and Wednesday at 6 a.m. So until we meet again in person or virtually, please stay safe and healthy. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.